Okay, transportation, meeting, September 5th, 2023. Diane, we're gonna take,
Yeah.
Diane,
Here.
Kate Benoit,
Yeah.
Ruth Reese,
Here.
Bobby Levin,
Here.
Diana Rose is not here, Gloria Tart,
Here.
Michael Zaslow,
Here.
Phyllis Zeidman, Donald is here, Joanne Robinson,
Here.
Patricia Caputo, here, myself, here, Stuart is not here, Dominic is not here, and we have, 4 guests. So we have a quorum. Everybody signed.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry, the air conditioner is broke, that's why it's a little hot. I'll try to get through this meeting, as quickly as possible. Please read the minutes. I went over the minutes, something was left out. Brought to council's attention, he will put it in. We talked about the stop at Wells Fargo and Green Beaver. I'd like to have it on record, but I understand that today they did stop, but I would like to have it in the minutes. So, that's the only exception to the minutes. Anyone else have anything to comment on? No, let's move forward then. Thank you. What did you just say? What did I say?
Yeah.
About the minutes?
Oh, got the minutes, okay.
Oh, okay. What was it about? Oh, excursion bus. For Bobby? Oh,
The bus that we approved at the last meeting to go to the election center in the beach will not be needed. She's only going to run online visits now. She's not going to have any more in-person visits, so I just wanted you to know that I happen to thinking about other trips. Somebody had suggested Lion Country Safari. I called them up because I didn't know that they took buses in there. They will take buses, however, it's still will run $32 per person, and I don't see any point in taking one of our buses. You're not going to see anything, and our people aren't going to get off the bus to go to the water park. So I'm not continuing any more investigation on that. A suggestion was made that we run another trip up to the Elliott Museum in Stewart. We went a couple of years ago. It was very well received because it's a museum that appeals to men as well as women. If you want me to look into that, I will. But other than that, I have no other suggestions for trips at this time.
well, I'm okay with that. Everybody goes through.
What's the name of that?
Oh, the Elliott Museum. Where is it located?
Stewart. It's the one that has model cars. And the last time we went there, dining facility was closed and they allowed us to bring our own lunches. They gave us a luncheon, but if you want, I will investigate whether or not they have reopened their little coffee shop. And and it was only $7.
Okay. Okay, so I will report that. All right, thank you. That's thank you. What is the other place that I was in? Okay. Thank you, Bobby. That's it. No more. Old business. Anyone want to comment on old business?
Okay, what did you consider routes on the bus old business?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure how it goes, but from the last meeting, I'm understanding that the buses don't run at 10 o'clock anymore.
At night?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you, they have dances now on Friday,
We talked about it.
but I have one other. It's going to be a Halloween dance on the 27th on a Friday. Not
anybody that wants to go can go, but it's a very nice affair besides the fact. And it goes from 7 o'clock or whatever till 10 o'clock. And I really suggest on that particular night that we're gonna lay the bus. It's the 27th on a
I
Friday.
understand that. I'm not sure, I know that Patty has been helping us out with certain, like, New Year's and everything. I'm going to address it, Mario, because I really don't know the answer.
If you send me the
Mhm.
dates,
Yeah,
we schedule the buses. And we extend in the service all the time you need. So let me know with time,
okay,
what days, party or shows or
okay, that's
whatever.
what we usually do, right? Okay, all right.
Friday, the 27th of October. And not for anything, but people really should go, it's very interesting.
I do, a lot of people do know. I appreciate that, and Mario, I'll send you an email, so this day, you don't have to remember. Okay, the new bus, the bus schedule, this is basically what we just talked about with the new business, sorry, about, 10 p.m., people are complaining that the bus leaves before the dance is over. I think in the past, I'm not sure, I think in the past, the bus also waited around for the people who were dancing, was Saturday night, but now it's Friday night.
Right.
So,
Okay, this is a new, this is change.
yeah, the date,
Because on the last meeting,
yeah,
they will say, you only have a show Saturdays. So
Right.
now you change to Fridays?
not the show, no, the dancing used to be the same time as the show, but now the dances were moved to Friday.
Okay.
So I will send you an email about that too and see what we can work out.
We're waiting on to 10. The people is coming out,
Yeah,
and this is all, last loop. What time they finish, 9, at 10?
10,
yeah,
yeah, but I don't know how
I
many.
spoke with the supervisor. They have to wait a little bit, maybe take 5. They check in with the securities who are inside the clubhouse and then take it. So don't worry.
but I'll send an email just to confirm what we talked about. Anything else? And we talked about Wells Fargo. I just found out today they are stopping at Wells Fargo, which is what's in Conviva. Michael just told me that he got on the bus, the guy stopped at Wells Fargo, but he didn't know where you go. So the bus drivers still need,
They see the bus right now, when I come in, it's coming around the vehicle. So that happened today?
Yeah, can I go, sir?
yeah, please.
Yeah, it was just a couple of the, riders on the bus had requested to go to the Rico office, and wasn't informed to what the Rico office was around.
The schedule say that the bus is coming here when you do it seven.
Right, and we could open.
So,
Oh, so that's the morning only, at Friday afternoon.
That's always been that way.
Okay,
when Yuko is closed, the
They
bus
don't
is
come.
never coming in.
okay, all right. So,
Well, you're gonna have to make an adjustment to that schedule.
Mark,
Well, because the day of the transportation meeting.
Yeah.
We made it at 1:30 at the clubhouse because the buses were out for lunch.
I'm surprised because I see the bus now, I say, well, maybe the people is coming to the meeting in the bus.
so what
So,
if I
but I
change?
think that you gotta let them know that on the first Tuesday of the month, if there's anybody that wants to go to Yuko, they're gonna have to pull into the
And
parking
how
lot.
would they get home? They're not, if they're only going to come here and not go home.
But they continue going here for the part.
You're gonna have to do that.
They can come in here in Yuko, but they go.
Yeah.
very far line.
Oh, yes,
Is your on-site supervisor notifying the front desk at the clubhouse that who he is and that what he's there for?
No, we're sending the email to you.
I understand that.
But
But how is,
I can instruct today, they go to information desk and say, I am the supervisor today, this is my phone number, and
well, this is what we discussed. Because Friday, I went and I asked, have you guys seen the on-site supervisor? And the gentleman that was there said, who's that? But we discussed that whoever the on-site supervisor is should know, should tell the people, this is what I'm here for. And also Patricia and Joanne put a little thing up on our community channel that if there's a question about a bus either not showing up or being late or any questions relating to a route to which when the Yuko office is closed, to contact the front desk. So if they don't know who the supervisor
They
is,
do, stop. They get a sheet every week.
I
They
know that.
know who the supervisors are. They know who they are.
But you know what? We
The
send a
supervisor.
copy now.
Yeah.
It's two weeks. This is the second week. I send a copy to Eva.
yes, right,
So maybe Eva, you can bring the email and give information there. So they have the list.
she does.
She does. What I'm saying is that people don't know. Maybe they put it in.
That, the point that I'm trying to say is, whoever it is, should go there and say, hey, guys, I'm the on-site supervisor, if there's any questions. He doesn't have to sit there, but they gotta know who's
Yeah.
there. You know, he could be out with the buses, he could be in his car, but at least they know there's somebody there.
That's okay.
Cause, I mean, this is what we discussed last month, that they should know who the on-site supervisor is.
She just informed me that they sit at the desk, so it's up to the people sitting at the desk to say, "Dear the supervisor."
I understand, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you don't have to just let them.
Yeah.
Didn't we suggest at the last meeting that this on-site supervisor wear a hat or something?
No.
Yeah.
They did,
Don't you say that they have some kind of? Do they have to? We made that.
No, not a hat, if they wanna wear bibs, or wanna put bibs on the supervisor, that would be sufficient. You can't force people to wear hats.
So the people know who they are also.
Well, they'll know if they're wearing bibs, that says supervisor.
I thought we made that suggestion.
I don't know that, it was. Okay, anything else? Pardon me? I'm sorry, Phyllis.
Okay, it seems that we do have new buses. And one of the buses, one number was 2925, and I forgot if the other one was 2928. And those buses have no windows in the back, it's pure white, and all it says on it is East Route and West Route. No name of the company, no name that it belongs to Century Village. And I think that we should try to change something on the back of the bus so people know who they belong.
You're right.
What? You're right.
Yeah, you're right. But that's maybe last week. Now all the buses has the name and has all the details. We installing last week.
Will you put names on the
Yeah.
back of the
So
bus?
you see Academy bus, so
Oh, last week.
yeah,
we didn't
because
have it.
some buses is retained and lost the details. So
Right,
we
because-
install again.
Like I said, all it was 29, 25, East Route and West Route. What is an East Route?
The one that.
You're on the committee, you don't know what the east route and the west route is?
Look at the schedule. You never looked at the schedule.
And a West Route?
We have an east and a west, yeah. That when you make the changes, no further discussion on that. Anything else, anyone? It's not in here, we wanna move on. All right, general discussion. I would like to say something if I may. There is a man who constantly complains about the number 2 bus in the back. I sent to you and Omar about the spiders in the back. The bus driver cleared it out, but maybe we need to spray the back. It's been more than once. Okay, so that's it. That's as far as like. I know.
Yeah, but sometimes the business is parking because it's on a spur.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's coming spiders or roaches, and we have to spray the business.
Yeah, you have to, yeah, that's why I mentioned it. Apparently it's more than one time, so I think you just have to clean it up us before you send it out. That's the only bus I heard. Let me get on. Okay. Yeah, I was, I'm answering you, yes.
Okay, I mentioned, I was at the last meeting and I mentioned the bus going around the loop at 12:45. No, the one that normally goes around after lunchtime. I mentioned it, but it didn't go anywhere, so I want to know.
Mention what? What is it you want?
She's talking about the perimeter.
Okay, what about? Okay.
She wants it to continue as fast as that.
We have a perimeter for the morning.
Yes.
Before the lunch and after lunch. So, do you remember we changed that? And only we have now the perimeter 11:45 before lunch. Because the people is coming back on the external roads, it's not further, people have to wait at the clubhouse for 1 hour. So we doing the perimeter at that time. All the people go home. And then, if they wanna go back to the clubhouse, they have to take the internal roads. And then at the clubhouse, they switch it for a storm if they need.
That's what you should come up and say.
We have been requesting that the lead of, excuse me. Nancy, excuse me, you were talking first, you should raise your hand, do you have something to say, Nancy?
I do.
So say it.
Well, I thought this young lady was that. All right,
Are you telling her to say it?
I'm here the third meeting. Now,
Yeah.
there's 3 seats on the left-hand side, did not be for handicap people. But I show him, he put a label over that seat, 3 seats, for handicap. Only the other day, a man was sitting there with a cane. The poor man needs a cane, he sat there. When a passenger was looking to get off, he had to pick up his cane to make the man pass. The handicapped have 9 seats for themselves, and enough space for their walker, their groceries, whatever they want to carry, they have 9 seats. Why don't you omit those 3 seats for safety? That's all I'm asking. That no one with a walker, no one with a cane sit there, it's a dangerous episode. They have to go in like this. This is how they have to go in.
All right,
There's enough seats for handicap.
all right, Mrs. Chair, we're gonna put in for a minute here, because we're getting into things that really are the expertise of our vendor. This is ADA stuff and it's tricky.
Oh, I know that.
So, also, if I can make a suggestion that we just get, discussion among the committee members, while you go through your agenda and then say,
Okay,
writers' comments. to-
Okay, I thought it was
really well.
general.
Okay?
Okay.
Because it seems like everybody's talking about.
Oh,
the committee.
So what is your answer to that?
There is no, answer.
Well, there should be an answer.
I understand,
You know, why don't you come on the bus
I understand that.
and I will show you, the man your side is sitting there.
Nobody's getting my name.
This is not a funny episode.
I see what you're saying
If
now.
you're sitting there with a chain of a
Yeah.
walker, how are the people gonna get in?
Yeah, the comments at this time and at this point of the meeting is inappropriate. This is.
Why not help you?
Because the whole
We're
question.
in the middle of a committee meeting. These are the committee
So
members.
what am I supposed to talk about?
There is a point at the end of the agenda for good and welfare.
What is
Anyone
that?
can
These
talk.
people just wanna shut me up.
It's not. That's not true. That's not.
Wait, look, I have an accident and I see it all the time.
Thank you.
This is a good welcome. We're into good welcome.
So we're in welfare, right?
We're into good
Oh,
welcome.
sorry. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna make a general comment because we're getting into things that involve, handicap access to the buses. This is something we really should leave to our expert vendor.
Well, what is it
I
gonna
know
happen?
that. I know
The vendor.
When?
Ma'am,
that. It's up, it's up.
the vendor will
They
take us
can't
under
change
advisement,
They don't, 3 times I can hear.
but the conduct of the buses and how the buses are laid out, or really determined by our vendor for extra.
So the vendor put a handicap label. It's a small thing,
No,
and that, those things should be omitted.
excuse me, if someone can hardly walk, you want them to walk to the middle of the bus with the house?
Fillers.
I'm not sure, some people are.
And here it is.
He's not gonna change the bus seats and everything. He can't change everything.
Just take those 3 seats off.
Man, we take your comments under advisement, we're taking it seriously, and
You know,
we're bringing it to our vendor,
you
who
know,
is an expert in this particular type of thing.
what is your name, Dwayne?
My name is Donald Faulkner, I'm
Yeah,
here at the
I'll remember you.
And thank you.
You're the one, sir?
Thank you, ma'am.
So, that's like, oh, I'm sorry, Kate.
That's okay, two things. Is the bus have a route that have to run, or it goes if somebody want to go certain place? I was on the bus the other day, and the guy did not go to the post office. He said, so when another rider asked him, he said, well, nobody didn't say they want to go to the post office. Uh-oh. So do they go there, or, well,
They have to go there.
you have to
They
request,
have to go there.
you request it or you go?
No, they
Well,
have to
that's
go
what
there.
they know, nobody.
If you see,
I didn't go.
when you see that,
Yeah.
before that,
I see it.
I tried to.
write
but
your
I
report.
tried.
Why
Okay,
did
but
you?
write your report, that's the only way, I feel good when you tell me that, because I know what happened. If you don't tell me, I never know.
I know.
Exactly.
So report the bus,
That's it.
take the number of the bus, the time, and the road. And that's it. We check in with the GPS, we have GPS on all the buses. And we go to do something.
I've seen that so
Because
many times.
they have to follow the skill.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Yes, they do.
It's no description with it.
Nobody.
If you see that, report that.
This is happening.
So many times.
And going Somerset, sometimes it's 1 or 2 go wrong.
Anyone else have anything for the good welfare?
They don't listen.
We heard, we're taking on the advisement, people cannot change seats because I know it's dangerous, I've been on the bus, I've seen it, but,
Why don't they come on the boat? The people that complain
okay,
about
Mario.
Give me 1 minute to explain something.
Okay, all right,
Explain.
okay,
If you see in the buses, we have the speakers.
Yeah.
If you, I don't tell you, the community, don't respect that. What I think. But also, if you go to it. I need finish. You go inside the bus and you see that. You have two options, you have the driver and you have the supervisor. Sir, can you help me here, please? I cannot walk in the bus because these people is on the middle.
Why don't you admit that?
The supervisor had to remove the fasten.
Why don't?
Please, can you move there? Because you have to walk in there. This is only for handicap, and that's it. This is not a big problem. If you have the supervisor 16 hours here, 8 in the morning, 8 in the afternoon. That's the job for a supervisor. He has to supervise when everything is working on the right
I
way.
don't agree with you.
Okay. So I'll answer your question.
And I'm sorry if I'm short, but what I'm trying to tell you is, what you're talking about, ordering the going out of the bus, a lot of that is determined by state and federal law. That's why you see me perk up and suddenly start
Why
talking.
don't you come on the bus with me?
I understand that, but we have to be mindful of state and federal law.
Three meetings, so mindful.
You can't do illegal stuff, that's all. I'm saying.
that's on one.
You know, coming along.
Okay,
Yes,
My presence is important.
yes,
does the camera on the bus work?
Mario, does the camera go on the bus first?
Yeah. And does everybody go on the bus after have a pass?
Everybody should have, should. Again, I'm gonna say something, please, should. You come here, I understand some people are very frustrated, if you don't put things in writing to me, what you said, we don't know, he's not gonna take your word, if you put, listen to me, you put things in complaint before, if you're writing, Donald faxes it over, emails it to them, and then they're aware, and then we can discuss it, like you said, I didn't know that. Now, I did send
Because
something,
it's impossible.
I understand that.
It's
I
5
understand
weeks every day, in the morning and then 3 in the.
I would like to address them.
I cannot see all the cameras all the time in the bus. If you're reporting with dates, bus number,
This is what he said.
date and road, we can see
Then we can
at that
see it.
time what's happening in cameras. We review the videos, you know, and we call you back and we give you an answer. Omar is called everyone
Okay,
on
good.
the last,
Because he
meeting
has
we
it
have the
right.
complaints,
Right.
and he called everyone and he answered for everyone.
Yes, Donna.
Alright, so from what you just said, I'm thinking that you might have saw someone without a pass or not showing the pass getting on the bus. Is that the case? Alright, why does this concern us? Why should this concern you? Because, think about it, somebody who doesn't have a pass, or doesn't belong in Century Village, could very easily go in Publix, jump on the bus, and go right into our community, and maybe we don't want them here. So when you see that, you bring it to, you bring it to
Some of these things are so.
that one's not, you know,
That's not that.
you see me perking up from what I'm doing, there's a reason.
I know that.
It's an important thing, security wise.
Yes, I know that. And
Yes, ma'am.
because you had Publix and you had a group of people outside waiting and she's talking. The driver made us go inside and leave the bus door open. And he may leave 2 people in the bus. Then when he come back, there be 3, 4, 5.
And you-
Sometimes he just drive, he didn't ask the pass. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was about.
Okay, I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
If I had it in writing, he would know about it today and he would address it.
Mhm.
Everything has to go in writing.
You'll
When I
get a
make a
phone- you'll get a
complaint,
And you'll get a phone call. If you put it in writing, put the phone
you
number.
got a phone call from Owen, right?
Yeah, I did get a phone call from somebody. Did you?
No,
I don't know, but yeah, I did.
Mario, I do want to address one thing. I don't know if it was addressed or not. There was a woman twice, she was on the bus, it was 11:45, and she had packages and it was hot. And she wanted the bus driver to make his usual route and he said, no, he couldn't take her home. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What I'm saying? And so she had to walk home with her packages. And I don't know what the policy is, and I don't know if you have gotten, you and Omar have gotten 2 complaints from me about that. So, concerned, but that will see me again.
the, state policies of the company say, you cannot stop or drop off people outside the stop. This is the stop.
She wouldn't go to the stop. She wouldn't go to the stop. We told 2 people on the bus, I'm dropping you off at the clubhouse because it's 11:45 and I have to go to lunch soon. That's what was in that letter. So you need to address that because 11:45, you should have finished your route and taken her. You can't expect
You
people.
happy for me?
I sent it to you.
What?
Donald sent it to you twice, not once. It should be in one of the papers you and Omar have. So I'm just addressing it to you, no.
I go to the.
You saw it go out? I sent it.
You sent it.
Okay.
I bring it to you, you sent it, and now I'm not gonna scan. I can give you another copy if you like. I have it in my
Please.
folder.
Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I received that email.
Anyone else before we adjourn the meeting?
Just go back a few steps. You're gonna send Omar about the Friday night, am I correct?
Yes,
Let's get for one thing. We really should know before Ruth puts the next paper to print. So people who are gonna go to the Halloween party will know that there'll be a bus.
October, they're not having a meeting before that.
No, the paper will be out before we have a meeting. And people have to know if the buses are gonna run to 10 o'clock on the Halloween night. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand, I'm going to send him and Omar everything that I wrote down, and they will respond to me, and then I will give it to Ruth, to put in the paper, whatever. I mean, they're not gonna respond to me, because they're responding to the, yes, ma'am.
Yes, one other thing I noticed on the bus, twice. You have drivers who are on their phone on the bus. Literally talking on their phone while driving the buses. I see that. One evening I was on the bus and, She missed the turn, and she went all the way across there and came back.
She's suspended for 4 days. And
Wow. What do you know?
somebody told me. We checked the cameras. That's this is the importance when you report something. Because it's impossible, you can see, I have family too, I don't work in 24 hours. After 5, I have to go home, my kids, and but if you report me the next day, we checking the cameras. And we catching something like that.
Did any of your kids get in trouble for acting up on the school bus?
Yes.
Holy heck, that must be
Yeah.
that must be some
This
kids.
is no, until I told Omar, you know what? Look, the company, the school board, buses, they have from last week, my son is calling twice. It was never coming, you can come to pick it up me on the school and say, what? Oh. But it's very important when you give me all the reviews, all the complaints, all the citations,
Which I do.
because we're working on that. Sometimes you don't see the result very fast, but we are working on that.
I believe it. I will give you a copy before we leave. Anything else before I adjourn the meeting, anyone? No, meeting is adjourned, thank you for coming. and I'll get you a copy.
Thank you, everyone.